players. I am Ann Richmond, your illustrious community manager. I am here with Van, who hails from the Little Wars FLGS in Baton Rouge. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great.
Awesome. Well, can you tell us a little bit about your store?
Yeah, our store is pretty all around. We focus a lot on miniatures and that hobby side of it, so we like to paint minis and stuff there. We love WizKids, Reaper, all that stuff. We have a teaching night for people who are new into it. On Tuesdays, I hire an instructor to come and run paints. We actually allow our customers to come and use paints at the store before they buy them, so they can try it out during the paint night. That's been hugely popular. We also support a kids night on Sundays where they can come and do the same.
Do you feel like lots of families are just like coming with their kids and bringing them into the hobby as well?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, with all these families watching Stranger Things and that kind of stuff, D&D has been very popular. So we do a D&D day from like 1 to 5, and parents come bring their kids and they play D&D. We get like 20, 25 kids in there on every Sunday, especially when school's in session. And then after that, we do a small paint workshop so that they can learn how to paint their minis, which they're usually pretty excited about.
So what kinds of things do you do at Little Wars to build a community around your store, aside from your events? Do you do special social media posts? I mean, how do you bring people into the store?
I have the fortunate situation of taking over a store that's been around for 30 years. So we're a mainstay in the community, and I'm hopefully going to hold it up on my end. A lot of it is just good word of mouth, and we do advertise on social media as well, Facebook, Instagram. And so yeah, we advertise that way, but just mostly through community outreach. I have a community organizer program where I give my customers who want to kind of stay ahead and support their communities, they bring in other people and I give them incentives and discounts on products so that they can try to build up the communities of the games that they're passionate about.
You just said your store has been around for 30 years. So when did you start working there?
I bought the store 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So I'm very new onto the scene, but I've been a part of the community for the store for the last 15 years. So I was very integrated in the community before I picked it up, and so whenever I did buy it, everybody knew me, and they were happy to come back and try to support me, which I'm very, very thankful for.
It's awesome that you've been able to inherit that and take it over and bring it forward. Why do you feel like you wanted to own a game store in the first place?
I think that it's a thought that crosses everybody's mind whenever you're a gamer at some point. You're like, oh, it'd be cool to own a game store, and that was certainly something that I wanted to do. It was just going to be much later down the road. I actually graduated in mechanical engineering, and I was going to do that, and then, maybe one day retire and buy a game store. And then I was friends with the previous owner of Little Wars, and his heart just wasn't in it anymore, and he wanted to get out, and, I jumped on the opportunity, and now here I am. So.
That's pretty great. It's really, I think, awesome for all of us who are able to take our passions and make them into a daily practice. So congratulations on that.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's been a blast.
So if you could tell active players on Active Player Network one thing about your store that you just want them to know, what would that be?
The thing that really makes us work is community. I've always been a huge community organizer. I organized communities for the store before I bought it, and that is honestly what I do best. I don't like paperwork. I don't like to do the books and that kind of stuff, but I love going to my store every day, which I do, even though I don't have to be there. I go to my store every day. I sit amongst my friends, my customers, and we talk, and I keep a close tap on the lifeline of the community to see what they want so that I can provide it for them.
And that brings us to GAMA, right? Because we are in the epicenter of a lot of people who are moving and shaking in the industry. Why do you think it's crucial to represent Little Wars here at GAMA?
Honestly, I come to GAMA because I was very impressed by how supportive the entire industry is as a whole. I mean, I usually hear horror stories about working in retail and that kind of thing, but like coming here is just amazing. I get to work with other retailers and talk about what's happening around the country, like what programs are working, what programs aren't, and just like the overall general camaraderie in this niche of a business still is just amazing, and I love coming here for that. So.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Van. Everybody, if you are in Baton Rouge, clearly you need to be at Little Wars. Go see Van, and we'll see you soon on Active Player Network.